Hi everybody, it's Linda. Today I'm still on vacation, so I had to go to the library and pick up something I requested. So then I went to Dollarama, a location I don't usually go to, because I wanted to get, my main thing was I wanted more of the small bead bins. Well, a bin, you can put anything in it, but I want them for beads. And I realized as I'm walking through that store, they didn't have any at all. I bought some other stuff there, so let me show you what I got. I picked up 2 packs of these, like an even amount, because I have one of those silicone sponge holders that drape over my double sink in the kitchen, so I always like to have 2, because then when I replace one, I might as well just replace both sponges. Anyway, they do last a long time. So I got 2 of those, and I bought some more chocolate bars that looked like they didn't like being in the car too much, but you know, oh well, they'll be fine. It wasn't super hot anyway. I mean, it was hot, and I don't have air conditioning. That's part of the problem. Okay, so I got those. So those, there's a bin on at the edge of my table where I keep the chocolate bars. My son knows and helps himself. I bought one of these. I thought, okay, what is this, $4 or something? I'm not sure. Anyway, I thought that this would be kind of neat, like canvas all ready to go. This would be interesting for junk journaling and whatever, right? So anyway, I picked up one of these. I went for it. And I haven't seen anyone haul these. There's 3 colors that I saw in this store. It's called Craft Wire String. I don't know if there is actual wire in it, but a brown, a white, and an in-between, a tan. So, yeah, $1.25. Figure I might as well go for it. Yeah. Let's see, what else? Some shampoo, just because we're running low in my bathroom. I bought these more for hanging other things than I wouldn't use them in the shower because they all rust anyway. But this is for the craft room to hang a bunch of stuff. I'm not sure yet what, but you know, always thinking I am. Oh, and I bought this bracelet for $2.50 for the beads, of course. Take it apart. Oh, sounds like something just fell off. Whatever, I don't care. Anyway, look at some of these charms. I'm not really a nautical person. I do like the hand though, the palmistry. And yeah, look at like the bead, the caps, the spacers, and even just these tiny little seed beads. Like, look at them. They're not bad at all. Anyway, I'll take those apart, add that to my take apart collection. And this, I've never seen anyone haul this, I don't think. I found these are wooden puzzles, $1.25. You get 3. I didn't even realize that. So I got the 4 designs I could find. I don't think there's any more. Star, circle, flower, and a square. I just thought these would be so cute. If I was artistic, you know, you could paint a picture on there and then take it apart and mail it to someone, I guess. This will go with the houses I bought, the wooden houses, where I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them, but I just had to have them. So that was at the one store. Then I went to I call it my Dollarama because it's the one closest to my house. It's up north a bit. These are the storage boxes I wanted for $1.25. I bought 6 of them. I found them there, no problem. Bloody store had none, not even the big ones, you know? What the heck was that about? Okay, that was 6. Now, I bought, you'll see some more in my Dollar Tree, but I'm not usually a sequins person. And these, I guess, are technically not sequins. But I saw somebody did a chunky purse charm dangle, right? You know, where you make all the little, you string all your little beads on the wire, and then you loop them on, and then it's all chunky and fun, if you love feeling it and looking at it. Well, one of the things she did let me show you. I haven't done it yet. But this is like my pink, you know, one of these things, right? So, this actually is not a good example because all of these have a button at the bottom. Hang on, let me show you I did this one without any buttons. Okay, this blue one. So what she did was, instead of just the head pin there and then her beads, she had a sequin, like a small one, and some of them are in fun shapes, like flowers. Now, do you see how that would go? Like, I guess it's kind of hard to see. Anyway, so I thought that was a fantastic idea. Let me put these back. All right. Oh, leave that on the floor. All right. Anyway, so these are kind of big, but I thought maybe for the bigger beads I could go around. I'll give it a try. And I bought, I don't think I saw anyone grab this either, Holographic Art Magical Scratch Pad, 24 sheets. Comes with the bamboo skewer, the stylus, sorry. And you can just make your own. Now, I don't know what I would do. I would probably just put, depending on how the sheet feels, I'd probably just put a sheet in a journal. I don't know. It's one of those, it's like with the other canvas thing I bought. I just thought I should just have it, because you never know, one day I might be able to do something with it. Or someone might be over it and they can do something with it. And at the other Dollar Tree, where I had to go, my usual one, I found this necklace. There was like 13 necklaces that were all tangled up. So it took me a while to get to it. I got it primarily for, can you see it? Shoot. For the crown charm. Look at that. This was what, $2.50. But I think it might have, because the basket I used had like gigantic holes in it, and I just threw this in and it dragged around. I think this might have broken, but I don't really care, because it looks fine the way it is. It will just be a good dangle on its own, this piece. And then I have this long thing, and like there's like a different pieces in these round ones. I think that even says something. I don't know. I don't know what that says. Anyway, I'm sorry, I can't figure that out. I have to look at it. Well, we're not on camera. Anyway, you get the picture. There's different things. This chain I'll probably just throw out, or just leave it in the stash for now, but you definitely can't reuse it on the dangle. But yeah, for $2.50, I just thought I had to get that. I had to get that crown charm. So adorable. Okay. Now, then, excuse me, then I went to Dollar Tree, not my usual one, but this newer one. Of course, didn't find everything I wanted there. I could not find the giant parsley that everyone's talking about, but I did this time purchase the correct one. So I got that for the kitchen. These are now, these cookies, I bought 2 of them, are now $2 at Dollarama. So I bought them at Dollar Tree for $1.25. They were $1 at Dollarama, and they went up a whole $1. Can you believe that? I guess I should keep looking whenever I go to Dollarama, because maybe it was just that particular store. But I was pissed. Like, what the, how did you double the price of that? Anyway, so I had to pay 25 cents more than I'm used to paying, but still. These are really good cookies. They're just like the Leclerc, which are fantastic. So these are really good. You get 9. So 2 of these equals like a package of the Leclerc, which if you're lucky you can find for under $3, and that's only if you're lucky. I bought 2 readers. I'm not sure of my measurement, and I couldn't find 175 at the $2 Dollarama's, but I found these at Dollar Tree. So I'm not sure if I'm 175 or 2, so I thought I better just get 175. I can always still use them, but just pick up for $1.25. I could pick up some 2s. So anyway, I just thought the bling one was cute, and black because it's standard for me. All right, and I don't know why. Oh, I don't know why, because I'm not a bath person. I mean, I have to clean my tub more often too. You know how much I love cleaning. Okay, I just thought this was adorable. I think I'll put this in the kids' bathroom though, because if anyone stays over, that's where it would be. If anyone felt like having a bath. Bubble Teeny. Now I don't know where you can see what flavor it is, but they only had the green. There was no pinks or any other flavor. So they had that. I bought the chocolate bar. The one that, sorry. Cher at Crafty Cupcake keeps saying she thinks it looks like chocolate bar. Cocoa and shea butter. So I got that. And then I also bought this. Floating fizzers and bath candies. So moisturizes with cocoa and shea butter. So I'm assuming this is probably cocoa and shea butter as well. Anyway, so cute. I think Vanessa from Crafting and Parcels, but she's changed her YouTube name now. But anyway, she said she's been looking for any of these and she just can't find this. And I almost forgot about it and thought, oh, I'll see if they have it. And then I just couldn't resist. So plus it's what, $3.75? You know, I can afford that this one time. Now, so while I was at this Dollar Tree, the newer Dollar Tree, I did find small sequins. So look how nice and small those would be at the bottom of a bead. Thought that would be interesting. So I bought this. I don't really care for those, but I'll keep them. I never know. I could find something to do with them. But I might have interesting shapes in my stash already and not even be aware of it when it comes to sequins. So I will have to check that out. And I thought, darn it, while I'm there, I'll just grab these. So I got the autumn, the blue greens, and the pink purples. Yeah, I just thought, because they're not too big and they might work as well for beading projects. But I did not want to get into collecting sequins. So, oh well. Okay, and these things are because of Cher from Crafty Cupcake. I found this. I bought two. One for me and one for the garage in case the boys want it. Like a square ruler. Like, wow. For $1.25. And look, inches on one side, metric on the other. How could I not buy it, right? So, yeah. So that is a great deal. It'll go. It won't quite fit because it has this part. It won't quite fit where I usually just keep all my rulers piled up. But I can hang it. I can hang it because it does have a hole. So there's my square. And the other thing I bought, again, because of Crafty Cher, I saw these and thought, I'm going to buy them for my stash because one day I might want to do something. I bought 3 of these. These, she thinks it looks like it'll fit a 12 by 12 piece of paper. So any of those gorgeous scrapbook sheets we get in our paper pads that are just so beautiful and like it's one big giant picture, but so, you know, how do you use it in a junk journal? So it can go here. But a long time ago, I had bought, it's a wooden frame and it would hold a calendar like this. Oh, and I could not find the farmer's market calendar at that Dollar Tree. And not a big deal. Anyway, I had bought a wooden frame that would hold a calendar like that. So it had a bar in the middle. So you would have your picture on top and then your calendar on the bottom. It's still in my kitchen. I think it's still in the kitchen. Might not be hanging up, but it is still there. I just haven't used a calendar like that in a long time. But I bought it at a place called Crafter's Marketplace. I don't know if you guys ever heard of it, but back in the 90s and early 2000s, I knew of 2 locations, one in Pickering where I live and another in Scarborough. And I used to go to both, mainly I used to go to both, even though I lived in Toronto at the time. But I'm from Durham region, so I grew up here. So not a big deal for me to drive out to Pickering. But anyway, I bought a lot of different wood pieces at the marketplace. Like people would rent a booth, and then if they made this and they were selling it, the price code would have a code on there, and when you went and paid at the main cash, they knew how much money was going to go towards that vendor, right? Because they had to make a cut. Anyway, I got a lot of good stuff at those stores, and you literally spend hours because you don't want to miss anything. You go up and down every aisle, you grab what you want, you buy it, it's wonderful. And then I guess they didn't do very well money wise, and they closed the Scarborough one first, and then they closed Pickering not too long after, and I was very sad. And it's been over 20 years and I still miss it to this day. It was such a great idea, especially for vendors, small people, small businesses that like to do crafts, know people would buy them if they knew where they could buy them from and not just online, because there's still a generation out there, even some younger people, would like to hold and look at things and not just click online. I'd rather, even though shopping isn't always fun, I still would rather shop in person than have to just take a risk online, because it's the returning issue. You have to return something or it doesn't fit right, especially clothes. I just do not want to ever order something that's going to go on my body in a clothing or shoe type of way, because that just, with my luck, it won't look good or it won't fit right. So anyway, so I think I've done rambling. So yeah, so that was my haul today. I should get the bathroom stuff to the bathroom and the kitchen stuff to the kitchen, and try and put all this together, put away, and finish sorting and cutting up all my beads. And eventually I will do a little video of my room. I'll have to get my son maybe to video me while I walk around with you guys, but it's messy. Like, when I look at it, I know it's messy, but I kind of know where most things are, even though I'm always looking for something. And I just know that when my family members come walking down, like there's like a set of stairs, and when they come walking down to go downstairs, and they look over towards this area, all they see is stuff. I'll use the nice word. They see stuff everywhere. And I'm sure it drives them crazy, but this room was being unused, and I just thought, screw it. I'm moving out here. I want the nice room. I wanted this area. Anyway, I thought it would be bigger, and yeah. Storage is an issue, but I have to figure it out. Still working on it. I know they say, you know, you should only organize once, but to me, organizing is a constant flow of change, because you change what you're using, you change your hobby, you got new stuff, you move on. Like, to me, it's always changing. So I think that's kind of silly to say that once you get it organized, that's it. No. It's like my desk at work. Once in a while I reorganize it. But I'm at home now. But anyway, so that was my vacation day shopping. And I hope you guys have a great day. And yeah, I don't think I had anything else to tell you. And I guess I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.